everyone, it's Amanda and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you know anything about me, I have been saying for years and years that I am going to start this project and I just keep procrastinating it, and it wasn't until Jeffree Star launched his summer 2017 collection that I decided, you know what? This is it. This is how I'm going to start my channel, with a review of this absolutely amazing collection. I've been a fan of Jeffree and his products for years, and I just think that this absolutely amazing, beautiful collection is such a perfect way to launch my channel. I bought the collection off Beautylish, so unfortunately it didn't have the great big vault that you saw all over Instagram, so I bought the pieces separately. First, let's start with his Velour liquid lipsticks. Now this collection is called You Better Work, which is signature Jeffree Star, and I am absolutely in love with this adorable box set that comes with 8 different liquid lipstick colors in an absolutely crazy range of different colors. You have 6 mattes right here and 2 metallics, and I think that these are all such perfect, cool colors for the summer. So the first color in this box that we're starting off with is Butt Naked. This really reminds me of Nude Beach that he came out with in his summer 2016 collection. It's just a really pale, really neutral, barely there looking lipstick. So for everyone that's a nude liquid lipstick lover, this is such a great shade for you. Personally, I like my liquid lipsticks a little bit darker. I find that I like the appearance of a lipstick that's actually showing, while I feel like this, especially after a couple hours, will make it look like you're really not wearing any product at all. Yes, it definitely adds a nice looking peachy nude color to your lips. However, I like something with a bit more punch. For the summertime, if you're not wanting to do a full face of makeup, this is perfect to wear either on its own or to the beach or something a bit more casual. The next color in this collection is called Calabasas. Now this is named after where Jeffree lives in California. I think that this is just a perfect darker pink for the summertime. I think that if we're comparing it to some of his shades, it's not as red as I'm Shook, which is his newest color out with Manny MUA, but it's not as light and pink as Rose Madder, which is my personal favorite out of all of my Jeffree Star lippies. So this is just a fun new color to play with for the summer. So this is Calabasas. I absolutely love it. I think that it's exactly like Rose Madder, but like the deeper, cooler, older sister. I definitely would love wearing Rose Madder during the day and Calabasas at night. So Calabasas is the updated, fun summer 2017 version of your favorite Jeffree colors. The next color in this collection is certainly a little bit shocking. This is Venus Flytrap. And I have to say, I am a lipstick hoarder. I have an embarrassing amount of liquid lipsticks. Dad, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. These are why the high credit card bills come in. However, I have absolutely nothing like this in my collection. I swear the girls at Sephora know me by first and last name. I've never seen anything like this in Sephora. This is a completely out there liquid lipstick that I would only expect from Jeffree. This is a color. Not gonna lie, I don't think that this is something that I'm gonna just casually throw on and go to class. I'm a little bit tempted to go to a bar, hit it off with a guy, and pull the, oh, I'm just gonna go powder my nose and come back with this doozy to see how far and quickly he runs away from me. But in all seriousness, if you're into the wild, fun liquid lipsticks, this is absolutely great. I feel like unlike some of Jeffree's other lippies, it applies a little more sheer, so you definitely need to go in with a couple of coats. However, I think that's just a price to pay for this really, really unique, slightly terrifying color. So this is Venus Flytrap. The next color in this collection is Family Jewels. When Jeffree first released this color, I was a little bit skeptical. As you can see, I'm really, really pale, and so I usually don't gravitate towards those super dark brown liquid lipsticks. I swear when I opened up my first Kylie Cosmetics package and got True Brown K, I was so disappointed with how the color looked on my lips. It looks like I had just ate a whole bunch of chocolate and was a little kid again, and I hated it. So when I saw this color at first in the packaging, I was a little bit hesitant. When I actually got around to putting it on for the first time, I fell in love with this, and I wore it out and I got so many compliments. If you're afraid of how this color looks actually in the bottle, it's a lot more red than you would expect. So this is Family Jewels. So you know how I said previously how Calabasas was like the cooler older sister of Rose Madder? I feel like this is the upgrade of Jeffree's Gemini. I think that this is absolutely a beautiful color. It's a little bit confusing. Is it a brown? Is it a red? Is it a burgundy? It's an absolute stunning combination of red and brown undertones that I think will look flattering on a lot of different skin tones. The next color in this collection is Hunty, which looks very similar to Butt Naked in the bottle. However, this is personally my favorite. It has camel undertones to it, and it's a bit more of a deeper, almost deliberate lipstick. What I didn't like about Butt Naked is in a couple of hours, it'll just look like you're super natural, and if you look at me, I'm not very natural, so I don't want a lipstick that's pretending that I am. So out of all the colors in the collection, I've definitely worn Hunty the most so far. It's the perfect color that goes with any look, from a smoky eye to a neutral eye. I think, to be honest, I've thrown this color on a couple of times and just paired it with sunglasses and nothing else. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. And because Hunty is a little bit of a darker color, I think that it'll be more flattering on a wider variety of skin tones. So his last matte out of the collection is You Better Work, which is what this entire collection was named after. And this is a super bright, super vibrant purple undertone. So for all of you who saw Venus Flytrap and went, oh my god, no, that's way too much for me, not touching that with a 10-foot pole, this might be a happy medium for you. It's still straying away from the neutrals and the reds and the pinks and things that I'm sure you own a million of, and giving you a little bit more of a unique pop without looking crazy. So this is You Better Work. This isn't the first time that I've worn purple liquid lipstick before. Definitely in other situations when I've worn purple liquid lipstick before, halfway through the day it started crumbling in the middle and peeling, and it just hasn't been a good time. So one thing I love about Jeffree's formula is that it's not drying. You can layer on top of it. I would definitely suggest putting on at least 2 layers of this to get a really vibrant color, and it won't crumble throughout the day, which is absolutely absolutely necessary for when you're wearing a fun color because you don't want to draw negative attention to it, having it peel all over your face. Okay, so fair warning, this isn't a new Jeffree shade. This is actually just the staining that happened when I took off You Better Work, and no amount of concealer or lip scrub is hiding it. So this is pretty common for some of the darker lippies. They do stain your lips, so I'm not surprised by this, and this is something that's super common. I just wanted to let you guys know. On to his next shade. The first metallic is called Flamboyant. And if there's anything that Jeffree is, it's that. And I'm absolutely in love with this shade. It looks like a metallic 2017 version of Watermelon Soda, which was my favorite color from the summer 2016 collection. So this is Flamboyant. So this is Flamboyant. I absolutely love it. It makes me feel so summery and fun. I feel like I just want to be out on a patio right now with a ridiculously girly drink, gossiping in this shade. I think that it's super flattering, super fun. It's definitely not as metallic as Dream House and Candy Ass, which is the next shade. It definitely has a fun little glint to it that's not overpowering. So the final shade in the collection and the final metallic is Candy Ass, which is such a cute name and such a cute shade, and it was what I was wearing at the beginning of this video. It's my absolute favorite shade in the collection and one of my favorite shades that Jeffree's come out with so far. It's just this super glittery, super girly pink that makes me feel like I'm a Barbie doll putting it on. Even with the packaging, it just looks like something made for a doll or a toy. I absolutely love it, and it's so fun for the summertime. This is Candy Ass. The shade is super glittery because Jeffree put in pieces of synthetic pearl. I stress that it's synthetic because Jeffree's entire brand is all vegan and cruelty-free, which I think is absolutely amazing and is one of the main reasons that I'm such a fan of this brand. Candy Ass is just this Barbie pink for the girly girl in you, and it is my favorite shade, not surprisingly, out of the entire collection. Okay, so I'm going to take a break from the lippies and give my poor lips a rest and move on to some of the other pieces in this collection. He released two highlighters. They come in this pink chrome, absolutely gorgeous packaging. These look absolutely amazing on my vanity. So he released two colors, Summer Snow Cone and Crystal Ball. I personally only purchased Summer Snow Cone. I found that Crystal Ball, no tea, no shade, looked too similar to all of the other Jeffree Star highlighters that I own. I'm super pale, so I like to gravitate towards really icy white highlighters to get them to show up and really blind and really make a statement. I already own Ice Cold, which is one of his originals, Princess Cut, which came from the holiday collection, and Eclipse, which is part of his collaboration with Manny MUA. And so when I saw Crystal Ball, I just thought that it was too similar to everything else I own. I only ended up purchasing Summer Snow Cone. And Summer Snow Cone is this goldish yellow that is so unique and so Jeffree. As you can see, I'm wearing it on my cheekbones right now because I couldn't go this long without wearing highlighter. So I'll apply a little bit now so that you can see the effect. Going in on the Cupid's bow and the nose. And I can even do a bit of the collarbone. I could just absolutely live in this color for the summertime. I'm using the Anastasia A23 brush, and I feel like I should do a Jeffree welcome back to my channel right now. I absolutely love this highlighter. It's so unique, and even if you're worried that it'll be too dark on your skin tone. I think that it really makes a statement. As much of a Jeffree Star fan as I am, I've really been into liquid lipsticks lately, like seemingly every other girl and makeup hoarder on the planet. I've been neglecting my tried and true regular old lipsticks. Very recently, because it's summertime and I hate the feeling of liquid lipsticks drying down after hours and hours, I decided to go back to lipsticks. And what better way than to start with Jeffree Star's Lip Ammunitions. Now, before this collection, I had actually never tried this formula, and I was so pleasantly surprised with the intense pigmentation that you get from it. You really do get such an opaque, great color. However, you don't get the dryness and that matte effect that you get with the Velour liquid lipstick. So this is just a nice little change and fun if you want a bit more of a casual, comfortable look. So the first color in his collection is Birkin Suede. This is the lightest nude in the entire set. This is Birkin Suede. As much as I love the adorable name to it, I'm not obsessed with this color. Personally, as I've said before, I like lippies that have a bit more of a punch to them, and I find that this is giving me some absolutely horrible flashbacks to middle school when it was cool to do a full face of makeup and just continue on with that concealer right across your lips as if to erase them. I feel like this is what it's reminding me of, and I love Jeffree, just not this color. The next color is Skin Tight, which I think is the better, darker version of Birkin Suede. I love this color. It's perfect for your everyday, however, it has a bit more of a flattering color, at least for my skin tone. I'm looking in the viewfinder now and I don't know how visible the difference is going to be. This has a lot more of a pink undertone, and I think that it's a lot girlier. It's like a light pink instead of just your flat out neutral concealer lips. The next color that I'm going to be testing out is Star Witness. As you can see, I actually have not even tried this out, so this is truly a first impression. I absolutely love this. As someone who usually gravitates as far away from corals as humanly possible, I really like this. I don't know what it is about it. I think that Jeffree has really found the perfect balance between pinks and oranges, and if you are also scared of corals, which is a very strange fear to have, this is absolutely great. The next lip ammo I'm trying is Thick as Thieves, which is the darkest one out of his lip ammo summer 2017 collection. I also just realized I haven't tried this color either, so more first impressions. Ooh, this is really dark. Oh my god, I feel like I've forgotten how hard it is to be precise with something that's not a liquid lipstick. This is not as dark as I expected it to be from looking at it in the bottle. This reminds me of the softer, regular creme lipstick version of Family Jewels, and I'm super into it. Last but not least is the color Birthday Suit. I feel like my lips are going, thank God, you're saving us. No more swatches. They feel like they are going to fall off. So, without further ado, this is Birthday Suit. Birthday Suit is definitely a little bit more pink. It's definitely more pink than Skin Tight. If you're sitting back thinking, is there even a difference between all of these colors? Yes, there is. However, it's the same difference that you're telling yourself exists between the 100 different nudes that you already own. These come in a great formula. They smell great, they taste great, they're long lasting. You swipe them on super quickly and they stay on. So I'm definitely a fan of his brands. However, if you're practicing some self-control, then you definitely don't need all of these neutrals. That's something I don't have. So if you were wondering how my lips stayed on at all throughout this entire video, it was because between takes I was using Jeffree Star's lip scrub. I've been a fan of these for a while. If I remember correctly, I think this was actually the first product that I purchased from Jeffree years ago, was one of his lip scrubs. So I purchased Blue Raspberry Sucker out of this collection, and I'm super tempted to buy his other two flavors. These last an absolute lifetime. There is so much product in here. There's, let me see. There's so much product in here, it takes forever to go through. So this one reminds me of my childhood. It reminds me of cheap, delicious candy that you would find at a fair or that you'd get as a treat once in a while. And it just, summer nostalgia, reminds me of summers where I didn't need to work and still had my natural eyebrows. So I absolutely love Jeffree Star's lip scrubs. Thank you for watching this video. My social media links are down below, and if you like this video and me and don't think I'm weird, please subscribe to my channel because I will be trying to post more videos and get used to this YouTube thing. So next time you see me, I'll be this much less awkward.